Ever notice this pattern? The longer you spend working on an 8-bar loop, the worse it ends up sounding. So today I'm going to reveal the pro way to finally finish songs fast before you lose that precious creative spark. In this video, I have 5 minutes to turn a loop into a fully arranged song. Can it be done before the clock runs out? You can grab the final project file plus a library of pro templates and racks linked below. And if you need help finishing songs faster, a free toolkit of time-saving resources is down there as well. All right, so this is a look at the loop that we created in the last video. Let's have a quick listen to it. This is what we completed in 15 minutes of production time. Cool, and it sounds a little bit different than the reference. We're using this like Chris Lorenzo track that sounds a little more clubby and bouncy. Sometimes that can happen, and I'm kind of happy that it sounds a bit more unique than the original. But with that said, let's kind of take this to the next level here. So I'm gonna set up a 5-minute timer, and then we're gonna go ahead and run it. So let's start the timer in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're gonna arrange this into a full song in just 5 minutes using some weird tricks that I have. First thing is let's extend this a bit further across. So we're extending the loop, because if you can see here, we have some extra like pads and stuff that go a little bit longer. So let's hear how everything sounds now that we've extended it. Okay, that's cool. It's definitely sounding, yeah, a lot more like, what is it, Noir or whatever like the group is called. For some reason I'm blanking. Another. Anyways, let's move because we are running out of time already. Let's go to the templates area. We're going to go to the song finisher, and we're going to drag in the arrangement and the effects. And so what this is an arrangement map that I've made. I've made a bunch in like the back-end membership site thing if you want to join that are based off a bunch of like top tracks and stuff like that from the Beatports in the last little while. But this is, I find, like something reliable you can always work on. So what we're going to do next is we're going to grab everything, and we're going to grab like the loop over to have it so like basically the last drop here is where everything is going to play out, because it's easier to subtract stuff along the way. So I'll show you what I mean there. So let's go ahead and kind of build this out. So we're going to grab the drums, which is all of this stuff here. I'm going to go ahead actually and even, wait, there was also one thing. Cool. Bongos. And I'm going to change this to yellow. And then I'm going to go assign track to color clips. Let's bring this up here. Probably should like label all this. Like, what was all this stuff? This would be like H8. Oh my God. HH shaker. What was this? Clap. And I think this was tops. Tops. Cool. So now we're a little bit more organized, and then we'll grab all this. We're just going to group it all together and call it drums. This will be easier to have things organized. Let's add these bongos over to the intro here, or the outro. We're going to have it so the back half has no kick. And then we're going to just go over here, grab all this, put this over in the intro. We're going to make it so the second half has the kick. We're also going to pull the kick out one little bit here just before the end. I always love to do that. Okay, some little micro transition. We'll get into more of that stuff in a bit. I'm going to organize this. I like the kick above the drums. Let's go ahead and let's kind of start just pasting this in, following the arrangement track. So we have the sub here. So we'll go over here to the bass, which I usually like red. So I'm just going to assign the track clip color there. Boom. Let's have that in there. Let's have it play over the break. For the break, what we're going to have is the drums minus the kick. Super easy trick there. Now let's go ahead and build out the main drop here. Let's keep actually just getting everything else across. We'll have all the drums go across like that on the second main break here, no kick across. And then we'll have this play out here for the build down, where we're kind of like removing some of the other information, melodic information. So what I want to do next is probably figure out where's the vocal. Perfect. We're gonna rename this vocal, and I usually like this like a bright pink. So we'll go ahead and assign those track colors and move this down to the bottom. Really quick, what's this? Pad. Really quick, what is this? Stutter vocal. Are you digging this workflow? You can grab this project file, custom racks, templates, and more at the link on screen now and in the description. New files are added weekly. Now back to the challenge. And then what is this? Dub chord. And then this is like a little lead. Yeah. Little lead. Now everything's organized. We have a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to bust it out here. Let's put vocals here, and also put the vocals here. Let's put the vocals through this whole thing, and we're gonna use oh god, I'm running out of time here. I was explaining too much. Let's have it so the vocals fade in over the break, but then drop, then have them come in here like this. We'll have it remove here, then we'll have them all come in over the break like this. Remove it like this. Have it come back in. Let's have the pad in across. I guess let's just do it like this. We're running out of time. Let's have it go across the entire arrangement. Let's do that with everything actually, because we're really running out of time here. And we'll just use automation. If I have enough time, oh gosh. Let's have this go across everything. Boom. Okay, so technically that is an arrangement, but we only have 6 seconds left. I'm not super happy with it. Let's have the pad quickly fade in like this. And we're out of time. So that was probably one of the worst ones in terms of like, usually I like to try to get in a little bit more arrangement in terms of right here, like kind of like fading things in and having things be a little bit more dynamic. So I'm gonna do a little extra thing that I always like to do. I know that this was the total 20-minute challenge. Before playing it back, one thing I do is when I listen to things back, I usually try to make little changes while I'm listening, particularly in this this stage here. So I'll do that this time as well, making little changes through the arrangement. Usually it's what I did here is what I like to call macro transitions. So the bigger changes, intro into the sub, into the break, into the drop, into the break, into the drop. Then the micro transitions are the small things. So I did a little bit of that here. So it's like removing the kick for a moment just before it comes in. Small changes every 4-8 bars or so. New layer being added in, stuff that makes things a little bit more interesting, particularly in house music. That's quite useful. So anyways, with that said, we'll go ahead and do a playthrough here. And if you want this finished project file, if you want all these like finishing templates and little macros and all these sorts of weird things that I use, there'll be a link in the description if you want to grab that. I add new stuff every single week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and listen to this. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, my friend.
You